Well, what is happening, folks? I'm Andy Vitale, host of My Fight Our War, co-host of My Brother's Keeper, a bikers podcast. And well, you know what? You just never know what you're gonna get here on My Fight Our War or My Brother's Keeper, or when I just pop up here and try to go live. And not sure why it's not going live here, but hopefully we're live here. And
Let me see.
you know, we always have special guests come on from time to time. And oh,
Yep,
trying to be
live.
quiet here. So we're live, and we're gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Share here, there, share there. Um, but it's Monday evening, which means, well, actually, it's 6:42, which means I shouldn't even be close to be going on live right now because we don't usually go on until 7-ish on Mondays to do our shows with our amazing family who come on and tell their incredible stories. Well, we had someone lined up, and unfortunately, they just couldn't make it.
Work got in the way.
So, you know what? It happens, right? It happens. And to that, I just say, and I don't know if that works, so I'll try it again.
Hi, Caleb.
And we'll also give them a, yeah, that's what happens when you don't show up. But, we told you we are going to come on, and we're going to come on and have some fun with the family. It's Monday. It's fun day, right? Caleb's on. How you doing, Caleb? And I hope you guys had a chance to come on earlier with us. Earlier this evening, late afternoon, was myself and Thomas Vestergaard from, well, who knows where? Well, he's from Denmark, but we never know where he's at. Screw where's Waldo. It should be where's Thomas.
Correct.
It started out Denmark is where he's from. But from there, it went to Thailand. From there,
it went a long way from Denmark.
And from that, it went to Sweden. And from that, it went back to Denmark. From there, it went to now Poland. So as you can see, we're going to have our own little Where's Waldo version of Where's Thomas. But Caleb, how you doing, my brother? I hope all is well with you. Like I said, we had someone lined up, and as OG said, it happens, right? And but we have a stand-in guest who is never at a loss for words. So let's just bring him in. And there you go. And I'm not talking about OG.
Nope. The comments are, I am Groot. For those of you who know, I am Groot.
And as people, as the youngins like to say, if you know, you know. And I guess that's how you say it.
If you don't, you got to get into the Marvel universe.
So that's what it is, and that is Groot. And it's only taken me months to remember this little shit's name.
Never remember the name.
Groot, Green. God, I just couldn't remember. And it's Groot, for crying out loud, and I still get it wrong.
From the Guardians of the Galaxy.
So there we are with our little friend who decided to come on and tell his story of how he started out as a twig, got a little older, turned into a branch, and then into a trunk, and then his family tree forked the wrong way. And, he went down that long, lonely branch. And
became a superhero.
Yeah. So that's who our guest is tonight. So we might get a few words in by OG as well. But just wanted to have a little fun with you guys. It's Monday. You know what? There's enough, crap going on in this world where people are, mad and angry just about anything. You know what? You want to get pissed off, turn on the news. You want to get angry, ask someone how they're doing. Say hi and watch the growl you get. How you doing today? I'm fine. How are you? Which used to be me back in the day. Then
no more.
But I was always polite, right? I was polite. Well,
polite is the adjective for Manny Vitale.
And that's a whole nother story in itself.
Somebody
But,
believes it.
But we, like I said, man, we had Thomas on earlier, and we were discussing a little bit of everything going on. He, like I said, originally from Denmark, and he is part of the Costa Nation, which is Knights of St. Anthony. And it is a motorcycle fellowship.
And St. Anthony's Lost Causes, or is it?
I believe so.
Okay.
And, he is the president of that. And it's a sober club. And, got to meet him along this crazy road, social media. And we both decided to throw a little bit of chaos in our lives and rode with 1%er motorcycle clubs. And one thing led to another. And now we're doing a show together. So
now they're sober and friendly and polite.
Up to a point. And so, yeah, we were on earlier. And like I said, he is in Poland at the moment with some of his members. And while he was there, he said he went to a wedding. And basically, it sounded like all they did was eat and make out with the bride and groom, which, weird as I guess there's a custom in Poland that every time the bride would get up and go to the bathroom or get up from the table, all the women would kiss the groom. And every time the groom would get up, leave the table, all the men would get up and kiss the bride, which, I've been to some pretty crazy ass weddings in my day. And I can see some serious fighting going on in some of these back in our day. But so anyways, that's where he is now. He's in Poland and dealing with the house he's at with some cats and dogs and allergies and not sleeping and all that good stuff. But he was nice enough to come on and share some biker wisdom with us.
Lori's on.
Lori, well, right now I still see Caleb.
No, Lori's on.
Well, you got to get ready for work. Love and respect. Caleb, you have a great night, brother. Hope all is well. And hope you enjoyed our guest.
I am Groot.
I am Groot. Lori, how are you? And I got that. We were doing show after show, Lori. And I saw the text.
She sent you a text. Take a
I
look at the text.
I was to say I didn't see the text. I saw the post with EJ. I don't see it.
Lori had a great day at her new job. Okay. Okay. Tell us
Lori,
about it.
So what's going on? Tell us about the and not only did Lori start a new job.
Yes, Groot, but adorable.
But she got a new ride too.
Yay.
Lori has a brand new 2025 Corvette convertible. And
drop top.
Oh man, she's just tearing it up. So I'm just messing up, but it was a great thing that happened. Lori from Athens, Alabama, who does just about everything for everybody, and usually never, it's always about everyone else and not Lori. So now it's about Lori and getting a ride, which is still back towards everyone else because it's to help people get from location to location for recovery centers to hospital to whatever is needed. Lori's there.
Like transporting addicts in style.
Yeah, I still love the. Yeah, there you go. And I still love that time when we were there. We were there in June to do an event, and I had the honor to be a speaker at the event, and we were there, and and now what?
Can't you just send her a link?
Oh, and she was going to send
or not.
No, I forgot what I was saying. I have no idea what I was saying.
Okay, we were down in Alabama. She's had her car.
Oh no, she was getting ready because we had the event, and she goes, I gotta go, because she was loading and unloading the
Oh,
van and doing this and doing that and just doing 10 different things all at one time.
Yep.
So she goes, I gotta go because I gotta go pick up my convicts.
I love that line.
And it was just
That
like,
was a good line.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Would you
And
order
it
four?
was,
You
it was
order
just
six?
like, it was like a
Regular,
drive-through.
extra crispy? What?
You just pull up, say, yeah, this is Lori. Yeah, can I help you? I had like 4 convicts. I make that 5 and a Happy Meal. And what it was is
And sweet tea?
they actually had some prisoners that were in a position to be let out under Lori's supervision and help during the event.
And they were wonderful.
I tell you, they worked their asses
They
off.
were wonderful.
So, that's, like I said, that's the kind of person that Lori is.
Mhm.
And it finally got to a point, though, where her van said, screw this, and just
No
had
more.
enough. And, but with, all the things that happen in life, good things happen to good people. And now Lori has a new ride. So very happy for you,
Yeah.
Lori.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing it.
Okay, now Lori, do you know who this guy is? Who this guy is?
Everyone can send in little comments if you want.
Yeah.
About our special guest today.
Our special guest today. Yep.
Let's see.
She might not be part of the Marvel universe. I don't know.
That's I was right there too. I had no clue,
Mm-mm.
but now I watch him all the time.
He's from Guardians in the Galaxy. And all he says is, I am Groot. Because his name is Groot. And that's all he says.
Yep. He's just
Groot.
a little shit.
Yep.
It's like Baby Yoda.
Oh, no, Baby Yoda. Okay. Yeah, Baby Yoda doesn't talk yet.
Because it's a baby.
Yeah, okay.
But Lori, I have no idea. That's okay, Lori. Nobody does. But it's a cute little shit. And
he's a tree. And his limbs stretch. That he's a superhero. Just so you know. Whatever.
Now you can sleep well tonight.
Oh, well, you can put on Guardians of the Galaxy.
You never know.
There's 3 episodes, I think 3 movies. And you start the first one, you'll see Groot. But yeah, all that action pack and color. Oh, looks. Okay, there you go. Yay.
Unless something happens and it turns into.
Yeah.
No, it happens, as she says. But so yeah, that was earlier. Earlier was with us, with Thomas Vestergaard, and we had some interesting conversations talking about everything from traditions in Poland to weddings to motorcycles to dealing with life after in recovery after addiction. So getting different mindset and people's thoughts and opinions on that. So that was awesome. But as I said, we're scheduled to go on and do the Monday show, and we are in the process of doing a little bit of everything right now because we're getting ready to head to New York again to see our amazing producer Matt Cronin. We're going to be doing a lot of shows. We're going to be getting to New York the 27th, and we usually start doing shows the next day, but not this time because we're going to be there the 27th through the 30th, because on the 30th, let there be light, man, because on the 30th day of August is the Brian Cody Brothers and Sisters Foundation, and that is an absolutely incredible event put on by Coach Tony Morrissey and Mimi and all of the Morrissey family, as well as the community. An event for their son, Brian, who unfortunately overdosed. And now what they do is they reach out to the community and educate and help and support and motivate so many families, so many different people. And that is going to be on August 30th. And we had my nephew Bo on here, who is one of the Hope Dealers and Youth Hero, along with Maddie and everyone else that were just telling some amazing stories of all the things that they are doing. So that's going to be on the 30th. Really looking forward to that. You've got the pleasure of being a guest speaker as well. We're going to have a heck of a lineup with not only speakers, but with entertainers. Skylar Ray and Kayla are going to be there. King Handsom's going to be there. AC is going to be there. DJ Bobby Boom's going to be there. And I'm pretty sure that Benjamin Lerner is going to do his best to make an
Try and
appearance
get
as
there.
well. So looking forward to that. As well as all of the other entertainers that are from there and ones from around the States as well. But it's going to be busy, man. We get there, Wednesday the 27th. And as soon as we land, it's right to the
drop off the
studio
luggage into the studio.
because we're going to be, if all goes as planned with our schedule, it's about 15 shows in 3 days or something like that. It's as long as all of our everything goes as
everybody
planned,
shows up.
we're looking at 15 shows in 3 days, which is a lot of shows, but it's so worth it. And with the incredible guests that we've had, in fact, the guests that we had on, and actually every Sunday we drop the shows. Our producer Matt Cronin drops the shows every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on YouTube. So please go to YouTube to My Fight Our War and subscribe. And please share that out. It will definitely help us, because the show that he dropped this past Sunday, the guest was absolutely amazing. He was
outstanding.
To be in the same room
Just
was such an honor.
Yes.
And that's right. It was me.
Yes, it was.
It was actually kind of caught me off guard because I got the notification that Matt dropped a show like every Sunday, and I hit it, and all of a sudden there's me. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I must have a little bit too far, because usually it'll show the part of the intro or something like that, then right into the guest. Well, I noticed, the seating. I'm like, why am I in that chair? And then all of a sudden it flashed over to the other camera, and it was Matt who was sitting where I usually sit. And I was like, oh, that's right. What happened was, when we were there, we decided it'd be a good idea to pop me in the hot seat and to be a guest on my own show.
Yep.
And kind of just a little bit of feedback, and for people who are new to My Fight Our War, just a little background and things like that, because every time we hear these amazing stories from Lori and everyone else who comes on, they're all so unique. But I always say this, that when it gets down like to the core, how they are so much the same. And so yeah, it was just like with my story, I've said it a few times where I've told it on different shows that I've been on, and OG has heard it a million times just from being there as I'm a guest on some, or even during some just like meet and greet stuff where we're talking with people. We'll go back and forth, and but it's mainly when I do shows and I tell my story. I'll come out of the studio and she's like, why? I don't remember that part, or I'll add things on because, there are stories, because I'll have people that'll come on sometimes and they get nervous and they're like, well, I don't know about telling my story, how to do it. It's your story, man. I mean, you don't have to make it up. You don't need a script. I mean, it's you telling your story. But, don't forget, man, a lot of these, stories are extremely painful, man. And here we are offering ourselves up in order to help other people. And sometimes I've had some repeat guests on, and it's amazing seeing the transition from the first show, and then they go on other shows and then come back on. You see the comfort that they have sitting in front of a camera, talking into this mic and answering questions. And I noticed for me that I'll sit there and start telling stories, and there's certain things that are very personal and painful for us all. And sometimes, you don't go there, but then other times I will. And it's just like, it's time. The time was
Mhm.
right to, or maybe the guest that was on, we were discussing something, and sometimes I'll have a feeling about a guest that maybe by me sharing something might help that person. So I'll kind of open up and, a new little avenue to go down. And that's when I'll come out. And she's like, I never heard that
Didn't hear
before.
that
And
before.
it was like, well,
Yeah.
it's a lot of
Longer I hang
years.
around, the more I
Oh,
learn.
it's a lot of years of abuse. It's a
Mhm.
lot of years of
Self-abuse.
things that have happened, and a lot of stories to be told. Trisha Gibson, how are you doing on this fine day?
She says,
God,
"Woohoo, I caught 2 lives
I was
today."
just gonna say, Trisha, it's been a long time,
Yeah.
but thank you for popping on with
Trisha,
us.
you see our special guest?
This is our special
Trisha
guest.
probably knows who this is. Trisha, do you know who this is?
She's like, yes, I do.
I'm
And
sure.
that's our special guest for the night. And it's actually Susie's little friend. And every now and then I'll send some pictures out, and that's her little cuddle buddy.
Mhm.
So she'll sit there, and so that's
Mhm.
Susie's little friend.
Yep, I
But
see the cat here now. Look at that.
we, but yeah, that's about it.
Come
Just
on,
to
Trisha. Come on,
update what
Trisha.
we're doing too is on Mondays, just like tonight, we were scheduled to have another guest on. So if you have never been on, or if you know somebody who wants to come on, and let us know. There's times where we've had people come on and have reached out again who wanted to maybe share a little bit more.
Mhm.
Hit us up. Hit up OG. Let us know. We are looking to start scheduling again for Mondays. We were
Yeah,
just
we were
slammed.
slammed,
We
yeah.
literally went from nobody to
Mm.
everybody back to an open schedule again.
Mhm.
And what it was when we first started, I mean, we couldn't give slots away. It was like, okay, at Mondays, 7 o'clock, you want to come on? Let's do this. And it was like we get one here and there. And then all of a sudden, my phone's going off all day, and she's sending me messages to say, listen, we got this person, that person, this person. And we're next thing you know, we're booked for 3 months out.
We would have been into the end of August.
Oh,
Well,
and
this is already August, but, like, back in March, we would have been to the end of August, but so you ended up doing a lot of Thursdays and
oh yeah,
Saturdays
we ended
to
up
kinda get people on while they're interested in coming on.
we ended up just adding on.
Yeah.
And I was off work at the time due to some recovery time with surgery, so that was no problem. We
Mhm.
go from Mondays and not only doing our show, but Mondays doing lives here and there throughout the day, not a problem. But now, being back to work, it's just a lot because doing that Tuesday through Saturday, and then having guests come on, and it's we had to change it because, like we were saying, it was every Monday, and we were booked out because we were also doing Wednesday shows, and then it turned into like Friday, Saturday shows. So, you know what, though, if you want to tell your story, we'll make sure you tell your story. Your every voice needs to be heard, and we'll make sure yours is heard. But let's see what else we got. Another, I always talk about our family because how amazing you guys are, and with all of us, it's how much we give and support each other. Um, we all have issues and problems. We know that it's called life, man. But it doesn't take long to realize, what, we don't. Things are bad, but they're not that bad. And we all know the saying, there's always someone that has it worse, which is true, but it doesn't make our issues any less. I mean, there's still issues that have to be dealt with. And I was sitting there looking at some of our past guests, and we had a very inspirational guest on, Dave Stevens,
Oh, yeah,
who is
yeah.
a just an incredible man. He is a 7-time Emmy award winning producer at ESPN. He played baseball, football, wrestling,
Mhm.
sports growing up, just like a lot of kids do. But he played at an elite level. Once he started getting older, getting into high school, sure, next he's playing high school. Then he's playing college. And then he's getting tryouts for the US Olympic baseball team. And then he's getting, playing college football and getting college pro football tryouts. And did I mention he has no legs? He freaking
He
has
does
no,
not
he
have
was
any legs.
born with no legs. Please go check out Google Dave Stevens. And you could punch in Dave Stevens, ESPN, Dave Stevens, athletes, sports, Dave Stevens, no legs. You could
Dave Stevens, Manny Vitale,
oh,
because he was on the
when he
show.
was on the show, definitely. And the inspiration that this man has, and he is so incredible with kids. Go to his page, check out his page, and he does so much work with there's the one, instead of saying what's that what's he at, this one thing he's at, this one event that he was
Oh
something, it doesn't say disability,
no! Let
it's
me see if I can find
but
it.
it's
Let me see if I can find it. Because
it's basically, because with, I don't like to use the word, because I've heard many people that have issues. Maybe they're amputees, maybe they have issue with one limb or whatever it takes, and you hear disabilities. You deal well. I can't believe all these things you do with your disabilities. And I've had people tell me, no, I don't look at disabilities. I look at all of the abilities that I do have. What a mindset to have. And meeting Dave Stevens when he came in to our studio, I could have sat there all day and talked to him, just with his mindset, his outlook in life. But not only that, but I always say too, how us and what we do is how we give back to our community, how we give back to people dealing with addiction. And that's because we know what it's like, man. And that terrible feeling, which is addiction. Well, Dave, growing up, he was faced with so many obstacles, and he just took them all head on
Mhm.
and just blew them apart. And it is such an honor to have gotten to know him, have him on the show, and things like that. So
Yeah, I can't find the funny little thing that he did on the
oh, he had this
Facebook.
one. He was playing catch with this little girl, and he had this freaking bearded dragon that's a pet of his.
Oh yeah,
And he's sitting there
the
with it in
lizard.
front of
You
him,
know.
and the girl, they're playing catch back and forth, and it rolled back to him, and he took
Can't
his
find it.
the little lizard. It's not little, it's big, and he put it on top of the baseball, and it's just sitting there. And then he rolled it back. Well, the lizard took off after the little girl. But just seeing the smiles and the happiness and joy
Oh,
that,
well, Nicole Bratney's on. So is Bo.
hey, I almost said brother, my nephew. We were just talking about the event, and
Yeah, well, let me just. Nicole's seen Dave Stevens, and he is incredible.
who Nicole has?
Yeah, Nicole's.
Oh yeah, and actually, my nephew Bo knows Dave Stevens, and thank God I get to see
Everybody,
Bo.
all of them, both of
I
them,
get to see Bo there. I
both
get
of
to
them.
see Dave and the whole crew. Um, in a couple weeks, we're going to be there. So we're going to be there August the 27th,
Mm-hmm.
doing shows. And we've got one of the guests is actually Bo's cousin, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Because I know when we were talking before,
Villa.
it was like, he's
I don't have my list
he's
in
a
front of
family
me.
member.
Yeah.
So we're going to have Bo's cousin come on. And
I
Bo
gotta find the list
himself
of names.
was a guest on the show.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, sharing these stories. And Bo is also part of the youth. Hero, the Hope Dealer, and Casey.
Casey Villa.
Yep, Casey is going to be on. So thank you for that, Bo, and thank you, Casey, for coming on. Thank you, Nicole, and you guys for being on here.
Yeah.
And with our little friend, Bo, what do you think of
Bo,
our
do you
guest?
know?
Oh, God,
Bo's
yeah.
got to know
He
who this
knows
is.
who that is. He's like, yeah, I know who that is. I don't know who's behind him, though. That's OG. And the other one is our man, Groot. There, I said it right.
Yeah. It took him months. For some reason, he could not remember
say
Groot.
I mean,
And he saw the Guardians of the Galaxy many times. Still couldn't get it.
I'd be sitting there watching it, and his little ass would pop up, and he'd say, there you go, baby Groot, come on. Yep, he knows. Well, he'd pop up. They'd say his name. She'd say his name. I'd say his name. 10 seconds later, he'd pop up again. I go, that little shit. And I'd say, I said every name but his. And she's like, you just said it. But anyways, so little recap. We had
and Jackie's on
My Brother's Keeper, a Bikers podcast earlier with Thomas Westergaard. And we had our man Tyler was on there. Hey, we got a shenanigator in the house. Jacqueline, good to see you. And trying to think what else. There was a couple other things I had, but of course, well, I know it drives Thomas crazy because I just throw it up in the air and see what falls.
Yeah, he likes to be very organized, and Manny is not.
Well, yeah, you guys know me. It's like we're waiting for the intro. And I look over, I'm like, what is today? It's like, it's Tuesday. Oh, okay.
Or Monday.
Or it's like, oh, what's the date? Yeah, okay. And then right before we go live, I'll be like, what are we talking about?
Whatever comes out of your mouth.
And I mean, that's just me.
And that's not Thomas.
We had, in fact, I was so freaking exhausted. We were doing show after show, and I was working, doing my full-time gig, and I was so freaking tired. Came home and we had just a sweetheart, Kate from Fan, which is Face Addiction Now, who's a director for Fan, as we were having her come on as a guest. So we're sitting there just like this, get everything set up, and I was just beat. And we're sitting there watching, getting everything sent, and I sent the link to her. And I think we had about...
I said, you got 10 minutes.
We had about 10 minutes before we actually went live. So sitting just like this. And she said, you got 10 minutes. Why don't you just take a nap? Kind of laughing. I went just like this.
And went out. Out like a light.
Out. And I don't know if she thought I was kidding at first, because all of a sudden I heard my name. And then I kind of woke up and she goes, we got to go live. And I was like, hit live. Hi, I'm Manny Vitale, host of My Fight Our War. She starts cracking up.
10-minute naps.
Because, I mean, as soon as she said we got to go live, I leaned forward, opened my eyes, and I hit live, and we just went. And I know that would have just drove Thomas insane.
Yeah.
Because
he likes things more organized.
Yeah, we were just talking about, people's lives and how some people are different with whatever it may be. And like with Thomas... and a lot of it, like he said, because of his addiction, he needs things very structured. I mean, if you say you're doing this at 4, it's got to be at 4. If you say this is going to be over on the left side of the table, it's got to be there. It's just one of those things where
well, y'all know. Y'all,
yeah, see that, Lauren? Y'all know.
Y'all know.
And
it's 7 p.m.
It's just like, it's like we're going live. Yeah. And you don't know what you're going to talk about. I never know what I'm going to talk about. It's just today talking to Thomas about it. It drives him insane. Now that I know it drives him insane.
He's going to rub it in. I know.
It's just, the only thing to do now is just to constantly do it.
Exactly.
It's just like two brothers, man. You got to poke that fire when you can. Oh, man. Let's see. We got from Shenanigator. We have Too Funny. Not quite sure if that's talking about the Groot
probably
or the story or me sleeping.
A 10-minute nap.
Oh my God. I tell you, Jacqueline, it was so funny because I mean, I wish there was actually a camera running.
Yeah.
That's what we should have, like a camera that's
Oh,
running behind the
Lord, no.
scenes of like all of like doing a documentary of what happens behind the scenes while things are going on, because it's just a freaking ride. Because I'll sit there. I mean, we've gotten to the point now where I've had the privilege of going on a lot of shows and meeting a lot of different people, and a lot of very influential people. I mean, who are very professional, producers, editors, hosts, athletes, you
Emmy
name it.
Award winners.
Yeah, Emmy Award winners, and then Manny. It's just like, people will be like, do you know who that is? And they're just railing off all their names, and then they look at me and they're like,
Who's that?
Who? I go, I'm Manny. They're like, oh, okay, we think we heard of you.
Maybe.
And
Maybe.
but then here I am with these guys, and they're just,
But they love it.
prepared.
It's actually kind of nice.
Oh, it's so funny because they are as prepared as could be. Get things, just right. And again, now
And then
here's
there's
us as a family. It's like, you guys having fun? Yeah, that's all that cares. That's all that matters. Hey, are we going to make a difference? Yes, we are. Okay. We going to do it the way that they're doing it? Nope. Because they don't want.
Why would you do that?
Why would you want to be like everyone else, man? It's like I say with this show. I will never ever follow a script or be a cookie cutter show, because I actually had a producer when we first started. When I started My Fight Our War, I had someone who was actually an actor and a producer
in
for
Hollywood
a long time and meant well, but he was a little overboard when it came to his directing, let's just say, because I was doing the show, and the shows we were doing, the interviews were recorded. So, as you guys know, I do everything live unless I'm in New York. So we're doing the show, doing the interview, and all of a sudden he's like, hold on a minute, hold on. You know what, Manny, why don't we, you need to do this or talk this way, act this way. And I'm like, act? Yeah, this ain't gonna work. And he goes, this is what you need to do. And one of them was like an intro. He goes, you really need to get their attention. He goes, when you come on, he goes, and I'm not kidding. He goes, when you come on, you need to be, I'm Manny Vitale, and this is My Fight Our War. And he's doing this shit. And here I am, the new guy. I've been doing at this time when I have an actor, producer, editor from Hollywood showing me and telling me this stuff and doing what he just did. Here's me.
Yeah.
Try not to laugh, and he's looking at me, and I go, dude, if I did that, I'd have to go outside right now and beat my own ass. And he got a little offended, and we had some words.
No longer the man.
And I said, you know what? You're no longer needed here. And he pretty much told me how I wasn't going to make it and how good luck because I was going to fail. And it's been 3 years, and here we are. And
I remember that.
Yeah. So I was like, so welcome to My Fight Our War.
Okay, I got a joke.
Oh, is this the one that you almost peed yourself?
Let me see if I can get through it.
Okay, folks, sit down.
Oh, you know what? Stop. Let's go for the joke. We're going to act. No. I felt sorry for the hypnotist I saw last night. He hypnotized 7 men.
No, this is you. It's not like we're live. All right, we'll try again. I felt sorry for the hypnotist last night. He hypnotized
7 men. Then he accidentally. Oh, dead air. That's terrible. Then he accidentally dropped the microphone on his foot. He yelled, fuck me. What happened next will have me. What happened next will haunt me forever. Oh, God.
No one knows what you said. So now you got to say it again because all they heard was like a few words, this. So we're going to try this again.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I felt sorry for the hypnotist I saw last night. He hypnotized
we're gonna get through this.
It's painful.
Okay, try again.
He
Take
hypnotized,
2.
he hypnotized 7 men, then accidentally dropped the microphone on his foot and yelled, "What happened next will haunt me forever."
Agnes,
Oh,
perfect
God.
time for you to pop in here, Aunt Cookie. Aunt Cookie,
Oh.
thank you, because now OG has
Oh,
a joke.
no, I'm not going to say it again. No, I'll
you haven't said
to
it
her in
once?
person.
Can you
Gotta-
please just try to
Wait a
say
minute,
it one
I
time?
can't even breathe.
And Cookie, we have
Oh.
been trying. She's been trying to tell this joke for the last 10 minutes,
Oh, God.
and we're gonna try it again. And it's not like this is just. It's Bo just put, oh God. Yep, Trisha laughing. Nicole, I got it. I caught it. Oh Jesus for Brittany. So now, or I'm sorry, Nicole. But Agnes, this is for you. This is just for you. Okay, OG, take it away.
You're gonna make me say it
Yes,
again?
go ahead.
Okay. First of all, for the rest of we were here, I'm gonna apologize. But you know what? I
They,
enjoy
no one's heard it yet.
Oh.
I mean, no one's understood anything. So
Well,
let's try it again.
yeah. A couple
Okay,
people got it
give it a
because they
try.
heard pass through my laughter. Well, I gotta find it now.
Okay, this is for you, Aunt Cookie.
Okay, Aunt Cookie. I felt sorry for the hypnotist I saw last night. He hypnotized 7 men, then he accidentally dropped the microphone on his foot and yelled, "Fuck me." What happened next will haunt me forever. I'm done. Never put me in the green room.
She has.
I've been trying to say that earlier today and I couldn't get it out.
She has been trying to tell me this joke for the last probably 3 hours. I'm not even kidding. So you know what? While you get caught up, let's pop you out of here so you can get caught up.
Nicole got it. And Jackie actually got it. Yeah.
Drop the microphone and yell F me, right? Yeah. Yes. So that was it. Nicole, because you got a few that were sympathy agreements going, yeah, we got it. We feel bad. Don't make her say it again. So,
you know what? I enjoy myself. I tickle myself to find a joke, or Manny will say something, not even realize what he said, and I will be laughing for 5 minutes like this, and can't even catch my breath. It's just, life is good.
Okay, so we got. We're gonna. Yes, you know what, Bo? Yes, we are. Nicole. Okay, this must be for you. Tinkle, tinkle, giggle, tinkle. And then followed by Bo. Oh God. Hello. Okay. Well, and Cookie, what do you think? I hope you got that, because everyone else had to hear bits and parts of it like 6 times before she was able to. But she was a trooper, and let's see if she's still okay. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, well, she'll do something shortly, so we'll just leave her on here and see what happens.
Okay. No dead air. Come on, keep talking. I'm typing.
Nicole. Oh no, I really caught it. Hypnotist probably regretting his career decision.
Thank you. Yep.
Oh, but yeah, that's she got it out. But I tell you what, though,
I do that a lot.
Oh, there'll be times when, for those of you who saw our silly dad jokes, there'll be times where I'll be sitting here, we're going back and forth, and all of a sudden she'll start like the first 2 or 3 words, and then it's over. And all you hear is and that's it. And I look over and I try to click her on screen as quick as I can, because this is all you see.
Yes.
And she's going like this, trying to hand me the phone and waving me off. And I'm like, oh no, this is live. This is live TV here, boy. So
what's the major cause of dry skin? A towel. For some reason, that one just got to me.
Oh yeah, that was another. You wouldn't even put that in the same category as the poor hypnotist.
Yeah, well.
But yeah. So that was out of all of the jokes that you have cracked yourself up with, that definitely was probably one of the best. So
I keep myself entertained.
We'll give you that.
Yeah.
We haven't heard anything from Aunt Cookie since you told the joke, so I don't know if she's either laughing or just she hit delete.
Wrong show.
She's like, oh yeah, they know my name. But
No, I think Aunt Cookie can probably outdo me.
oh,
when it comes to
and
stuff.
Cookie,
I'm getting that feeling.
you know, Bo,
I'm looking forward to meeting her.
the more we talk about Aunt Cookie, I can through the monitor, I can see Bo sweating because of the stories that she's going to tell us.
Mm-hmm.
And
It seems like Coach hasn't been on, so he hasn't shown his
yeah, Coach hasn't been
dismay at Aunt Cookie giving out
Uh,
the secrets.
on. And Cookie, you know what, Bo, she hasn't been on since OG just told the joke.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure. You might want to
Probably
call
hung
her,
up.
make sure she's okay.
Maybe her Wi-Fi broke.
Yeah, or she broke it. But
Uh,
Bo, I hope all is good with you, brother. Really looking forward to seeing you guys very soon here too. It seems like it's been
a while.
long time because it's supposed to be every 6 weeks.
Yeah, no, it's been longer than that this time.
Yeah, for whatever reason, we had something come up, and
Well, we had to travel to.
we did
Mount
Atlanta.
Pleasant.
I mean, Alabama.
Mhm.
When it was going to AJ Galante, we had the event at the Soaring Eagle Casino with our brother AJ Galante.
Bare Knuckle Ice Wars.
AJ, you guys, well, actually, Bo does
knows
some
him, right? Bo, you know AJ,
stuff
right?
with the Galante family, but
Yeah.
AJ,
yeah, 'cause he does their pool.
AJ, well, AJ owns Camp's Gym along with Coach Dave, or Coach Dave,
And the Hat Tricks.
And we've got the Danbury Hat Tricks, which is
Mhm.
affiliated with AJ Galante as well. But to really get to the full picture, the big picture, how all that started with AJ, is go to Netflix and check out Untold Crime and Penalty, or the Danbury Trashers, with AJ Galante. And it is insane. This world that we live in, y'all know how crazy I think it is. And I saw that show probably about 4 years ago, 3.5 years ago, something like that. And I'm watching this, and it's all about hockey, but it's all about this dad who is being followed and investigated by the feds,
Mhm.
and ends up buying his 17-year-old son a professional hockey team in Danbury, Connecticut, which was called the Danbury Trashers. And again, this is a documentary on Netflix. Please, I mean, you want to see a excellent
entertaining,
done
so
documentary that's and it's spot on. The reason I know that is I had AJ on the show,
Mhm.
which again is crazy because just like you guys who are hopefully going to go watch this, I'm sitting there watching this documentary. I don't know any of these people at all. I'm watching it just like everyone else does, but it's all about hockey and fighting and all this stuff. And all of a sudden we end up in Danbury, Connecticut because of Ian Bick. And that's because I ended up being a guest on his show. So I walk into the studio and I look on the wall, and there's hangs a hockey jersey, Danbury Trashers. And I'm like, the hell, man? He goes, oh, AJ. I go, yeah, I saw the documentary. He goes, oh, he's a good friend of mine. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, he lives around here, man. And we start talking. Next thing you know, one thing leads to another, and now friends, me and AJ. He's been a guest on the show. We were at his event here in Mount Pleasant. Every time we go out to New York, he hooks us up, takes care of us. Great time seeing AJ.
Mhm.
But it was so damn funny because I had him on as a guest, and Mr. Smooth here, subtle me. I start the show with, I just got to tell you, obviously we know each other now. I go, but it wasn't always that way. I saw the documentary, and I go, I just got to tell you straight out, man. And when I first saw the documentary, I thought you were just such a fucking little prick. And he's laughing. And that was my introduction to my guest.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, there was no hi. It was just like, and he's laughing. I'm laughing. And I said, but as the documentary went on, I mean, it was just spot
Became a
on.
fan. He's such a
And
good kid.
next thing you know,
Now
like
he's
I
a
said,
good
we're
adult.
calling back and forth, doing it. Like I said, the event in Mount Pleasant. Going to be seeing them. We've seen them a few times, going to games with them over at Danbury Ice Arena.
Mhm.
So a huge thank you to AJ Galante, Matt Cronin, Ian Bick, and everyone else. Love you guys. Bo, the underground runs wild for sure. Yes, it does. Oh, it's a Bo. You watched it. Yep.
Yep.
So now you're part of the crew.
Mm-hmm. I thought you
And
used to clean their pool. I thought you still did, but evidently not anymore.
yeah, in fact, hopefully, well, we are going to see Bo because he's going
Yeah.
to be there with Casey. So it's
Yep.
going to be great to see
And then
Bo.
we'll see him the next day.
And then we're going to,
Saturday.
we're going to see you at the event with everybody.
Of course, on Saturday, he's probably going to be too busy. He's going to be taking care of a lot of
He's going to
stuff.
be doing a lot of running.
And Manny's going to be talking. But Bo, if you need any extra help, I got 2 good hands and I'm strong. I can help.
Whatever you need. And
just ask me. Just find me.
So we're going to be doing that pretty much all day with Bo and Coach and Mimi and the rest of the family, doing whatever we can. Then later on that night, it's going to be a lot of fun. We found out not a while back, got a call from our producer Matt Cronin that we got invited to a party with for an event that Ian Bick was doing. So really looking forward to that. There's going to be a lot of people there that really looking forward to meeting. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
You switched companies. Okay.
And so, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. But we're going to be reaching out to Bo probably this week sometime. Bo will reach out and get you back on here. And what we're going to do is a little more frequent until we come up to actually leaving to come there to see you, so we can get the event out there, talk more about that, have some people that may have some questions for you about the event so you can explain it a little more in detail, and just talk more about it, because this is a very important event for not only you, your family, but the community, and everyone that's been affected by addiction. And thanks to Coach and Mimi and to all of you for putting yourselves out there the way you do, to get the word out to help so many people. I mean, you guys are incredible, and I'm so freaking proud to call you guys family. And especially Aunt Cookie. It's going to be amazing meeting Aunt Cookie. So that's going to be interesting stories, to say the least.
Now, this is the 5th year for Brian Cody's event. How many years is Lori? Well, she's probably gone by now. Laura, if you're still on, how many years have you been doing your
I can't remember how many, but it was quite a few.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I mean, the one that we were at, I know that she was doing something before that as well, but I can't remember the let's see what it is.
Always love to come on. We appreciate it.
No, there's what was this?
What?
Say less, always have to come on, and we appreciate all you guys do. Oh, okay. Still don't know what you're talking about. Just messing with you.
That's
but
we're
going
to have him come back on. That's all. And then I asked him a question and he answered yes. So that's his and our conversation. So private conversation.
Yeah, it's no one else but the rest of the world's watching it.
Well, that's okay.
But we'll get a hold of you, Bo, and we'll set it up. It's probably going to be towards the end of the week. If not, definitely by the weekend for sure. And then, like I said, as we get closer to the week before, because we're going to be flying out on the 27th, but the week before that, we'll definitely have you on a few times, because as we know, man, a lot of things change, and with stuff happening, and
he'll make the meeting, so he'll have the schedule for us.
Well, we'll see.
He works hard.
The last meeting, we were asking Bo some questions, such as, were you awake? Nope.
What time is Manny going on?
Yeah. So Bo was a little tired, and
he works hard.
When we were asking about certain things, He was honest. Bo was honest. He said, "Listen, man, I missed the meeting."
Slept through his
Oh, did
alarm.
you? Yeah, I fell asleep. Hey, I can relate. Nothing to it, man.
You know, Bo, if you're tired, sleep. Sleep is more
So-
important than they can catch you up with the meeting
Yeah.
minutes.
Coach is like, "Yeah, oh, you listen to her. Yeah, listen to her while she's in Detroit, and you're here with me." Uh-huh.
I'll defend you. I'll come
Yeah.
to your I'll come to your aid.
All right, folks. Well, listen, man, it was a wonderful time with Groot, and can't forget about the amazing comedy show of the one and only OG telling her one of a kind jokes
You
and
know.
stories.
Yeah.
So the poor hypnotist will never be the same. You guys normally hop on.
Yeah, Mondays tend to be 7 o'clock now because he doesn't work on Mondays.
Yeah, we'll
So 7
you
p.m.
know we'll probably try to hit you up though this week as well. Like I said, this week, next week, and then the week before at least twice, just to like I said, the closer we get to the event, the things that change or added on or whatever changes may be, better to hear it from the person who sleeps through the meetings. Just saying. And Cookie, we still haven't seen that Cookie since the joke. So just saying.
Maybe I offended her.
From what it sounds like, I don't think
I
so.
don't think so either.
All right, nephew. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your humor.
And
Thank
Trisha
you for
and Jacqueline and
awesome stuff that you bring to us. And
Nicole, Trisha.
all you guys, Shenanigator, Caleb,
Caleb went to work. And
Lori,
Lori probably went to work too.
all you guys, and to Groot. Thank you, Groot.
Thank you, Groot. Isn't he cute?
That's our little Groot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bo. Tell everyone over there that we said hi. We miss them, love them, and can't wait to see them. And until then, you guys, love you and keep fighting a good fight.
Good night.